Hey, how's it going today? Okay, so it's like back and forth about this Nancy Drew video and Mustang Medic, not so fast. Okay, so you guys were both there in the same area in similar locations because I viewed both of your videos. And Nancy Drew has never said anything that Biden wasn't there. We know that Biden was there and left. Okay, and as far as the 17 goes, if you're not familiar with what 17 is, then you wouldn't know the terminology. So she was referring to 17, and people know what that is, not the date. So I feel that I can clear that up. So you guys got the same footage, but I'm going to show you something here because the proof is in the pudding. Here's your video. Before you start debunking Nancy Drew, because I personally feel you owe her an apology. Okay, you guys got different footage of this day. Here's yours. And this is where I'm going to show you where you cannot. Here's yours. This is Mustang Medic's footage of Joe Biden leaving on July 14th at the Capitol.
That is the third time that I've seen him 4 times, but that is
okay, now I'm going to stop. I'm going to point something out because I hope you'll see this video. This is your own footage.
That is the third time that I've seen him 4 times.
Okay, you see those 2 cops behind you that you have in your, just remember this, okay, because it's in your footage. Okay, remember these 2 people? Okay, keep going.
But that is the third time that I've been able to catch Joe Biden on video. Mustang Medic reporting.
Okay, so everybody watching this, you're ending your video now. Joe Biden's left, right? Okay.
I hope you enjoyed seeing the background of the president coming in and the president leaving the Capitol building today.
Okay, good. Right? So you're done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you where the problem is with what you're saying. You and Nancy Drew might have been there at the same time and got the same footage. What happened is you stopped your video too early and you either left or you were there, you didn't have your audio. I'm assuming that you left the area. You're probably hot, whatever, I don't know. So let's listen because she got more footage after you. Her camera kept going. So you're trying to debunk her, but it's not going to happen. So here's her video. Okay, we're going to back it up because she's going to get...
No, live with me.
She's nearby you. I'll give you that. Everybody's leaving. You're over here more by those cops. She's a little bit down below. Everybody's leaving. You either moved over here or you had a wider lens. You got a closer photo of them leaving. Right, Mustang Medic?
Well.
Okay, so he was gone.
Wow.
He was gone, so I'm assuming right now you've already shut your video off. You had to have, and you left. Okay, so now here's Nancy Drew on her way up. Okay, there's those 2 cops. You were on the side over here, so you're gone. You already turned off your camera because we would have seen Nancy Drew in yours if you actually had it on, okay? And this is the area where we're going to hear her pick up the dispatch that comes over that everybody's very curious about. Here it goes.
Wow. Let's see down here.
Here it goes.
Holy shiznit. I'm pretty sure something did just break, not ready, but I think something major just freaking happened.
Okay, so with that, the case is settled. Mustang Medic, you turned off your camera too early and left and went somewhere, and Nancy Drew came up behind you and she got a copy. She, on her dispatch, the dispatch that was going to those two police, she picked up on her video, which you did not. Because I just proved it. I just now proved it to everybody. Okay? And nowhere in this video does Nancy Drew say that Trump and Kennedy are there. Now, in the dispatch, we believe that the dispatch is saying clear the avenues for President Trump and Kennedy, hold the avenues or relay the avenues. She says that. Now, just because it says that, it doesn't mean that we all think who just left wasn't Joe Biden. It was Joe Biden. Who cares? The bottom line is that Kennedy and Trump could have been in the area. Maybe they were coming in. Maybe, you know, they were somewhere else in the area. Just because you're there doesn't mean you see everything that's happening. Okay? You don't know everything that's happening. For all we know, Trump and Kennedy could have been in a fluorescent, you know, lime green Ford Focus. They could have been in an ice cream truck. Who knows? Okay? It is odd that there is that recording on there, and whether you think it was put in or not, I don't know. That's something that you have to think. But you weren't there. You weren't there at all because you shut your camera off too early and left, and she came up right after you. She came up right after you. So let me go back to your other video. Let's see here. Right here. Oh, let's go through here.
In your town, on your street, the wait is over. The big screen is back. The movies, the way you...
Alright guys, this was shot the same day that I was at the Capitol.
Okay, and I agree with you. It was shot the same day. You guys were not that far apart of each other. Okay, but what you're failing to tell everybody is that you left like a minute or maybe 2 minutes early, and you didn't have your camera on, and you didn't know that she got what she got from the dispatch until you saw it online. And now you're trying to debunk that, okay? Nowhere in her videos does she say that Joe Biden isn't there, okay? Or that Trump and Kennedy is there.
I followed Joe Biden's schedule. I videoed Joe Biden. And this, unfortunately, I don't like doing this, but it's the truth. I've been alerted to this. She's saying it's the 17th. It's not the 17th.
We already went about that with the date thing.
And all the same people are there. I was there. And she's...
And there wasn't all the same people. There was some movement in both of your videos. So on that aspect, the people on the lawn area. But she has the same red truck, and that nobody's debunking that. Nobody's debunking. She isn't either.
Teasing, and there's nothing going on. The reason that you can see the ambulance there is because it's Joe Biden. See that vehicle in front of...
Right, but everybody watching these videos, just because you guys got video, both of you, of Joe Biden leaving, still does not discredit the fact that she got a dispatch recording that says clear the avenues for President Trump and Kennedy, hold the avenues or relay the avenues. That doesn't mean that it's attached to this video. Okay, everybody, you got to understand, everything that we're seeing is we're not seeing. Nothing is normal as it is. And Mustang Medic, you're cool. You get some good stuff. But just because you don't get everything doesn't mean that it isn't happening. And like I said earlier, you know, if President Trump and Kennedy were there, you can't say they weren't. Okay, they could have been there. Yes, it came over that dispatch. Now, whether that dispatch recording is true, that's left for you and I to do research and decide on ourselves. But if it was, it doesn't mean that they weren't in the area. They could have been notifying everybody of their movement after Biden left. We don't know that. We can't maybe say definitely yes, but I got to tell you, the way things are going, you can't say no either, okay? But Mustang Medic, you need to report in your video that you shut your video off 1 or 2 minutes before she walked by those cops. Because I just showed your video and you cut it out before she walked by.
The ambulance right there, that's the jammer. It's Joe Biden. It was on the schedule. She intentionally did not crop me in.
And you intentionally didn't crop her in. It goes both ways, pal.
I'm right over her left shoulder right now. And unfortunately, I'm so...
Right, okay, and if you're on her left shoulder, which means you're down farther, those Capitol Police are way up here. So even if she walked by at that time, which she didn't, and get the video that says that everybody's listening to, you wouldn't have gotten it anyway. You weren't close enough. These are facts. This is your stuff, dude.
Sad to say it. He's got to put this on my heart.
It's not sad to say. She didn't do anything. She showed the same footage of you. She didn't say it wasn't Biden. She didn't say it was Trump or Kennedy. What she got was a very revealing, curious dispatch recording, and you didn't.
Hard to tell the truth. Always that...
She is telling the truth. You're not telling the truth. You need to tell everybody that you turned your camera off before you could have ever gotten that dispatch, because that's what it shows.
Nick's deceiving you, and she's doing it for clicks and views.
She's not doing it for clicks and views.
So please don't ask me about her anymore. I really don't want to
no,
do these distractions.
You need to look in the mirror too, dude. I mean, you're good, but, you know, you guys all get different footage. You, Nancy, Citizen, you know, you guys all get different stuff. So what are you going to go around saying that everybody that has stuff is because it's not yours, it's not true? Okay, you need to tell everybody that you shut your camera off early as far as the dispatch goes.
I hope you guys understand. I don't like doing videos like this.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's why I'm here. Anyways, over and out. People, keep your eyes open on the ground. Listen to everything you say and watch this video, because it clearly shows that Nancy Drew came up after Mustang Medic shut his camera off. So he cannot debunk the fact that she got that, because he either left the area, didn't have his camera on, okay, and he didn't get what she got. Now, whether you believe what she got was real, that's up to you. We're keeping everybody honest, even